Hello, and welcome to today's intention. If you could find a place for about 30 minutes to sit or lie down with your eyes closed and not be disturbed, that would be great. We take an inwards journey and create some reality together, which will include some rain for the BC province. If you can manage it to add that into your attention, that would be really great. So close your eyes. We're going to start with a few slow, deep breaths. Take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to just let everything go. All your cares and worries just dissolve and float away. And take the next breath in, fill your belly up full. And this time when you exhale, I want you to feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, if you could focus on breathing light directly into your heart, receiving it, and then exhaling light directly from your heart, sharing it. Good. Now let's focus on the body. Make sure it's good and relaxed for this inwards journey. If you could bring your awareness to your feet right now, and simply ask them to relax at this time. Feel your energy leaving through your feet into the ground, curling up with the roots of the forest, and then circling back to complete the circuit back to your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. And then we bring our focus to the ankles, the shins, the calves, and the knees. Everything relaxed. Any inflammation in your body just passes away, cools. And your upper legs, buttocks, pelvic area, hips, feel everything loosen. Then your inner organs, rib cage, breast, chest, full back and spine. Feel everything soften. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Your arms, forearms, hands and fingers hanging loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. And then we bring our attention up to the skin of our scalp. Sometimes tension can hide up here. I want you to just release it all right now, almost as if your ears could wiggle. And then we bring our attention to the jaw and allow it to unhinge. Open up and receive the breath of life. And then we get all of our facial muscles to just melt into the most beautiful relaxation. All smooth. And then we see if we can get our eyelids to soften a few extra degrees. And we move inwards and ask our right brain to relax and our left brain to relax. And then we're going to thank our minds for all the hard work they do for us all the time. We're actually going to invite them to have a seat on the couch right now and just chillax for a bit while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want the mind to stick around and be part of our council, but it's okay for it to just take more of a back seat for now. And now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Let's continue to use the element of water today to deal with them. The element of water is excellent for dealing with thoughts as there naturally retains memory. So envision yourself standing outside with your arms raised up to the sky, and you're looking up at the very heavily laden rain clouds. And a gentle rain begins, and you feel each droplet splashing down on your face and your arms. And as the rain gets a little bit heavier, you can almost hear and feel the sigh of relief coming from the earth and the plants and the trees and the animals, rejoicing along with you. Beautiful feel of the cleansing rain, replenishing rain. Now, as the rain droplets are passing by your head, they're creating a bit of a vacuum, and your thoughts are coming out of your head, and each thought is being encapsulated by a water droplet. And gravity is then taking them along on their journeys to soak the earth. So you were witnessing or observing your thoughts. Don't get engaged, just let them go on their way. And if you are witnessing or observing your thoughts, therefore that means you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound than this. And we're going to explore that a little bit here. But first, let's take the journey from our head space down to our chest cavity where our heart is. And let's use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. And I'd like you to experience this journey viscerally. So I'd like you to feel the smooth grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. Hear the soft padding of your bare feet as they touch down on each step. And feel the buoyancy as you glide down the staircase. And as you arrive on the platform, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of your heart. There could possibly be a gate with a lock on it, or a wall may have been built. And this is normal and natural. We all develop protective measures for ourselves. What I want you to realize right now is that this is your heart. You have full access, VIP backstage pass to it at all times. It's your concert. So I'd like you to go ahead and envision those locks disintegrating, the gate creaking open. Perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that may have been built, if you're like me. And as you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open and brilliant beams of yellow golden light are spilling out everywhere. It's so beautiful. And I want you to see yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space to be completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe and secure and so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are as well. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. So we're going to have a bit of a shift in perception right now and experience our energy body or our light bodies. I want you to look down at your hands inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. So you're kind of floating there, existing as a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I'd like you to experience this right now. What color are you? And then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. This is the flow of the cosmos, the consciousness of one. I call this place the Nexus. And it goes by many names in many cultures. It doesn't really matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it really is just total connection. And so I'd like you to float up and merge with that flow right now. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this. And you don't need to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the things that you might experience when joining into this light flow is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. And at some point, you will experience on every level that you are everything and everyone else in the universe, and they are also you. We're all really one being, one consciousness, one light. All the same pie, slightly different flavors will bring into the same pie. Now, this nexus is a place of incredible power. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire world, the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. It's a place of spontaneous healings, of miracles, and incredible capacity to create. And that's what we're going to take advantage of right now. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention. Because we can. So I'd like you to go ahead now and envision the life that you've always secretly dreamed of having in all its glorious details. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. Let's start by talking about health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace. Your emotional body is balanced, your mental body is full of clarity, and your energetic body is filled and complete. And we trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we might need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. Anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to do so, that is amply available to us. I'd like you to experience this vitality right now. I'm feeling very light, as if effervescent bubbles were coursing through my entire being right now. My DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level. Everything realigning into its natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. It's very invigorating. And now that you're experiencing this vitality, I'd like you to extend it to include your friends and family. Witness their expressions on their faces of wonderment and relief. And then extend it to your community and then to the entire planet. What a beautiful gift to give and receive total vibrant health. This is within our power to do so. We are all healers. It's only a matter of sending out our frequencies through intention. And now let's talk about abundance. There's plenty on this world for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth or cooling if they need it. And there's plenty left over for comfort. So maybe we could travel around once in a while if we'd like. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us were seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. And not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, we also have an innate need and desire to contribute. So when we're following our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. I'd like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is right now, that's okay, don't worry. We're going to generate some feelings associated with it and allow that to beckon into your conscious awareness, that information. So let's go ahead and generate some feelings of wholeness or completeness that we felt in our lives before. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or you can go to a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. And now see yourself going to bed at the end of the day of being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now, we just did this for the entire world, so what does that look like now? I see all the amazing intellects and imaginations pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we are living on a planet free of pollution. We've learned how to live in harmony and balance with the Earth's ecosystems. How fantastic is that? Look at us exploring our limitless potential together, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And see this as already happened. It is done. So say we all. And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home through the meadows and over the bumps. But today, let's celebrate this incredible existence together in song, in music, in dancing, in laughter, in playing. And let's picture doing it in the rain today. Let's say we're all at a huge music festival. And we're singing and dancing in the beautiful summer rain. The earth is being quenched. It feels wonderful against our skin. All the plants are sighing with relief. The trees are happy. Joy is just expanding my chest thinking about this right now. I'm feeling all the relationships healing Love being transmitted and received freely. I'm walking down the street in my reality and I'm seeing all the smiles on strangers' faces as I pass by. Seeing the lights behind their eyes, it's so beautiful. And let's intend one more thing while we're here together. Let's intend that everybody is awakening to this consciousness of one. At least that everybody is feeling connected. Something incredible happens when we remember who and what we truly are. This high vibrational frequency resonance energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, then the lower, heavier energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed, the harming of others, the righteousness, the judgment. This all falls away, and we naturally tend to adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody is on the same page. What a relief. Even the systems that govern us in this reality are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm sensing all the tension, worry, and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders to transform in the atmosphere above us into the higher resonance frequencies that are more in alignment with who we truly are. And all of a sudden, I feel trust blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion, sensing all the connections, cleansing, clearing, opening up, communication flowing. It's such a brilliant atmosphere to exist in. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. Now, wherever you are in your beautiful reality, I'd like you to just stop for a moment. Whether you're out cooling off in a beautiful lake or ocean on this hot summer's day, or you're having a picnic with your family, marveling at their shining faces, seeing your children and grandchildren thrive. Or you're creating a beautiful piece of art, or doing a really good job at your work. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just stop and look at all the beauty that's surrounding you. All the natural beauty and the man-made beauty, and drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy that surrounds and supports us all the time, and receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. And now I'd like to connect with a little gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this incredible life. Thank you for my vulnerabilities. Thank you to all my lessons I've learned. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you to my emotions for guiding me through this lifetime. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, and back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light, energy, healing, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we're going to take the reality you've just created and build it up as an energy ball in your center right now, in the solar plexus, the heart space, the dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball, make it crackle with life, and then soak it with the elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in. We're going to build up all that intention energy, and then we're going to exhale and release and share it with the world. Here we go. Big breath in. Build up that energy intention and then release it. Picture the concentric rings circling the earth. And exhale completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life. Replenish yourself with love and light and healing and energy. Good job. I'm going to get you to wiggle your fingers and toes right now. We're going to come back into our bodies proper. And maybe shift your limbs around a little bit too. When you feel you're ready to come back into the room or your space, you can also open your eyes. I want you to just notice how you're feeling right now. Know that you can recreate this state of being at any point of your choosing with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so that we can do it on demand anytime. And eventually, we won't have to put any effort into it anymore. We'll just become natural, walking, talking transmitters of this high frequency energy. It's more in tune with who we truly are, creating the reality of our choosing all around us, because we are that powerful. And so much more so when we put our intentions together in this way, exponentially by magnitudes. It's incredible. So thank you so much for joining me in these intentions, whether it's live or recorded. It all works. It's all good. So enjoy the rest of your day. And if you're in the BC area, like I am, where our poor earth and Mother Nature is very parched for rain, please include your visions of gentle, sustaining rain coming to us and helping out these wildfire areas. And we will see you again tomorrow for the next intention.